Hey y'all, I'm teaching you guys how to do my high curly bun. I'm going to start off with all the products I use. So it's mainly Tresemme, and then you need your tools and your wand. So let's get started. I started off with the dry shampoo. I did second day hair, had to have my coffee. Then we did heat protectant. That's so important. And next I started with the hairspray. I used the extra hold because I wanted this to last a while. Took the front piece out and separated it, made sure I didn't have any tangles. And this section is really important. So you curl under and then you curl over, alternating curls. It gives texture, gives a lot of volume to your hair. And here we are again, the front pieces on the bottom I curled in towards my face. The top section I curled away from my face. It just gives a lot of texture and body to your hairstyle. And then I did the same thing on the other side, and after that I took the curls from the back and just separated them. After I separate them, I like to twirl them around my finger. It just lessens the frizz, and if your hair is like mine, it gets frizzy quick. And then I put my hair in a ponytail, put it up pretty high as I could. I have to wrap mine through 3 times, but on the last wrap I only pull half, so you can see I leave this little loop and I fluff it, and then I pin the loop to make it look like a little bun. This is going to be the base of your hairstyle. You take this section in the back, you're going to split it in half, pulling half of it to the front. I want this waterfall effect, so I pin the sections in pretty big sections, like you can see. Take a big chunk and then stick the bobby pin straight into that base that we created earlier. And I did the same thing in the back. A few of the pieces got frizzy, so I had to curl them again, but it's okay. After I curl this section, I'm going to split it in half so it matches the rest and everything looks uniform and neat and tidy. Just like that. And then we're going to twirl it, lessen the frizz. And then I just started making sure that all the sections were to my liking. A few of them were a little long, so I put them up. Took the front and split it in half as well, and I did the same method, so I curled over for some sections and I made sure I held it and let it cool down, and then I curled under the wand for the next section just to create that texture that I wanted. This really does add so much volume to your hair. If you haven't tried this, I highly recommend you try it. I didn't start doing this until I wanted to make my high curly buns more full. Like this, if you have thin hair, it's going to make your hair look a lot fuller because you're creating more sections and it's going to look like more hair. Again, you're going to twist it. Well, you don't have to, but I do just because I like the way it looks. It tends to get frizzy if you don't. So just keep that in mind if you do this. The front sections, I always roll on my fingers to create like this pin curl effect, just because my hair is really long and I don't want the curls on the front to be that long. Again, you're just going to do a pin curl, push it up, put a bobby pin in, and I push it just because I want some volume in the front, just like that. Kind of pull it apart too. You gotta make sure it looks the way you want it. Take the other side, do another pin curl. I like to put these pieces in the front so that I have curls hanging down towards the front of my head. That creates that waterfall effect that you can see at the very end. Take my rat tail comb, make the part. Again, you guys already know the process. Curl away, curl under. It's pretty standard, just you're curling one way and then curling the next all over your head and then just pinning them the way that you want. For the sections in the front, I tend to mostly curl away from my face because I have a heart-shaped face and I like my face to look thinner. And to help with that, I curl away. So there are a few sections that I curl inward, but they're towards the crown of my head, not the front of my face.
Blessed be your name in the land that is plentiful, where your streams.
And after I'm done curling those pieces, you guys already know we're gonna split them in half and twirl just to make them thicker and fuller.
Blessed be your name when I'm found in the desert place, though I walk
The back section that I had curled into my face, I'm just gonna take and pin straight back because I wanted some more curls in the back just to make it look thicker back there. So that's what you see me doing here. Next in the front, I'm going to take a section and tease it to create this little bump effect that I like. It just creates a lot of volume and it kind of breaks up the monotony of all the curls. It just adds a little something special. And then this section I only take and pin about 3 inches back just because I want it to hang down towards the front more. On the side that I don't have my part in, I'm going to take those sections and just pin them straight back. Thanks y'all, like and subscribe.